Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. A Wisconsin man suffering an asthma attack being rushed to the hospital gets pulled over by police.
His fiancee was behind the wheel at the time. She stopped, and once the officer figured out what was going on, he did call for help, but at that point it was too late. Fox 9's Maury Glover joining us with this sad story, Maury.
It is. The funeral for Casey Creason is scheduled for tomorrow morning. In the meantime, police are investigating what led to his death.
Casey Creason loved playing in poker tournaments like this one he won at Canterbury Park. But the cards he was dealt trying to make it to a hospital over the weekend didn't turn out to be a winning hand.
The officer followed what I feel was appropriate.
A Chippewa Falls police officer spotted a car driven by Creason's fiancee speeding and running a red light around 2 Saturday morning. When the officer pulled the car over about a mile away, Creason's fiancee told him the 29-year-old was having an asthma attack, and she was trying to get him to the hospital.
She was upset, understandably so. She's obviously concerned about her fiancé, and so to expect her to drive this vehicle would just be putting herself at risk, putting the man at risk, and there was also a child in the vehicle. And even the general public at risk.
After Creason's fiancee found his inhaler, the officer called 911, and it took an ambulance 6 minutes to get to the scene. But after paramedics arrived, police say Creason stopped breathing and was pronounced dead at St. Joseph's Hospital a short time later.
Certainly that officer that was on scene that night, he feels terrible. I've talked with him. I actually had a conversation with him yesterday, and he feels absolutely terrible that this is how this played out and this is what happened. But yet at the same time, he said to me that this is what he felt was the best decision based on what he was presented with.
On her Facebook page, Creason's fiancee wrote that the 29-year-old was in pain waiting for that ambulance and that more could have been done by the cops and EMTs. But the chief of police says even letting Creason's fiancee continue driving to the hospital may not have kept him alive.
She could have gotten to the hospital in a quicker amount of time than had she not been stopped and waited for the paramedics to come.
And that's difficult to answer.
Now, the Ramsey County Medical Examiner is doing an autopsy to determine Creason's official cause of death, but they are waiting for the results of toxicology tests before they release it, which could take 6 to 8 weeks. Tonight at 10, an attorney tells us what the right course of action should be if you are in a similar situation. Jeff?
All right, Maury.